Hello everyone, the Bearded Thumb here. How y'all doing today? So, first things first, sorry for the lack of content both here and on my Twitch account. It's been a really, I'll just say, interesting month or so for me in my personal, professional life. So, with that said, without going into too much details because that'll be covered in an upcoming video of mine, which has been a side project of mine for, wow, kind of going on about a year now. Uh, yeah, that'll be covered, and spoiler alert, includes Fallout New Vegas, so look forward to that. And, but, onto the video. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little different, with something a little new, or with a little the same. It is me reviewing beer, which is no stranger to this channel, but I'm going to be doing two beers side by side simultaneously, with those two beers being, if you haven't found out already, Bud Light and Bud Light Platinum. So this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. I was just walking around Walmart and I saw these two fine products, and I've been wanting to try Bud Light Platinum for a while now because, as I've mentioned in both the original America beer review when I first was talking about Bud Light, and most recently in the Liquid Death water review. Hey, I actually kind of got a can right here. Boom. And put that back off to the side. I'm a sucker for a great ad campaign, and I've also said before that I think the medieval themed ad campaign with Bud Light is pure gold. And recently they've added Bud Light Platinum into that campaign in the form of the Bud Night Platinum, and how the king is like trying to ditch the old Bud Night for the Bud Night Platinum. And all I gotta say is that is not cool. I mean, the Bud Night died and then was brought back by the announcing of different pastas. And I mean, as anyone who watched the video, either the Gauntlet of IPA challenge, which still shows up in my nightmares, or the Twitch raffle video, I'm a bigger dude who loves his carbs, so, I mean, if pasta brought a dude back to life, I mean, hey, you gotta like the guy. But anyways, enough screwing around with stupid stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these cups, put them down here, and gonna pour the beers side by side so you can see them next to each other, then try them side by side for the sake of a side by side comparison. Because, yeah, I know I can sit there and say I know what Bud Light tastes like because I drink it very regularly, but one thing I learned back when I was doing all the different reviews, like the Mexican beer review, like the Canadian beer review, like all those, even leading up to the North American Championship video, you really don't realize how different the beers are until you taste them side by side. You can just think, oh yeah, I've had Moosehead, I know what that tastes like, and oh yeah, I've had Bud Light, I know what that tastes like. But until you have them side by side, you really can't compare them. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So without further ado, let's get started. First, we're going to pour the traditional dilly dilly of Bud Light. Now, if anyone's curious why I'm pouring these, price-wise, at least where I was shopping, which was a Walmart, they were the same in price. Of course, it was like a stupid Walmart price just to make sure they're lower than everyone else. Each six-pack was something stupid like $5.97 or $5.98, something like that. Something ridiculous you'd only see at a Walmart. Alright, now for the Bud Light Platinum. Ah, damn. That really doesn't want to come off, does it? Ah, I got you, you bitch. Alright. Yeah, I refuse to use a bottle opener for twist off. That just... I'm a lazy American, but not that lazy. Alright. So I'm going to also put these bottles next to them so I don't forget which one's which. As I've said multiple times, I am not the brightest bulb in the chandelier. So, let's try to straighten that out there. Alright. So I got 2 more caps for my Doomsday Fund. And, yeah, side by side, they look almost identical in color. Like, I don't know, like, seeing them not through the phone, they look the same. But then I looked down at the phone, and it looks like the Bud Light Platinum's a little darker. But it could also be the background. Like, I think there's more of the table showing the background of that one and the angle the camera's on versus the regular Bud Light. But enough of that. Let's smell these things. Probably not going to be the best review on this because I'm a little congested with seasonal allergies right now. Yep, it smells like a Bud Light. I've smelled that numerous times. You know, very light, but it definitely has that just basic taste or smell to it. Ooh, alright. Bud Light Platinum definitely has a more potent smell to it. It's not as watery smelling as like a Bud Light or most light beers are. And as a side note, Bud Light Platinum has a whopping 6% ABV, which is kind of impressive for a light beer, seeing as how regular Budweiser has 5%. And if I remember correctly, Bud Light has, well, I think it's 4.2. Is it on the bottle here? I don't think it is. I think I tried searching for this in one of the other review videos and did not find it. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm pretty sure it's 4.2. I mean, you know what? Fucking Google it. Chances are you're watching this on your phone. Just Google it. But I'm pretty sure it's 4.2. So now we taste these. Starting first with the regular Bud Light, the American Beer Review winner. Yeah, that's a Bud Light, alright. Damn good beer, nice and light with a little bit of solid taste, not too watery like a Michelob Ultra or Busch Light, dare I say that, which is pretty much just, a couple drops of beer with some water in it, or even that, I think it was Carta Blanca? Was that I think that was the beer in the Mexican beer review that was just like, it tasted literally like water, and I was like, thinking I could slam that whole 40 like it was a 40 of water. Alright, next up to the Bud Light Platinum. Actually, first, I'm going to do what I usually do in most of my beer review videos when I'm setting up in between. Cleanse my palate with some water that has a little bit of flavoring added to it. For what the flavoring was, I just squeezed some lemon juice in there from a lemon. So, just as almost something to cleanse my palate, get the taste of Bud Light out of my mouth so it doesn't interfere with the Bud Light Platinum because I don't know how similar they're going to be. This is my first time trying Bud Light Platinum, so here we go. Definitely heavier. Very similar in taste, but it's definitely got a heavier, more bold taste to it. It's weird though, like, I thought since it had a higher ABV it would taste more so like Budweiser, but Budweiser itself still stays pretty independent of the light versions, which is weird because usually you would think they just taste like a lighter version of what they're supposed to be the light version of. But it's bolder, stronger, but not overwhelming. I mean, side by side, it is really hard to tell the two apart. Like, chances are if you're drinking this kind of beer, you're slugging at least 6 of them in a sitting, at least. So, chances are, like, if you switch these up on me, like, halfway through a session, I probably would not be able to tell the difference. Luckily, there wasn't a price difference. Now that's just going off of Walmart. I can't speak for, what other places sell it at. But yeah, each 6-pack was exactly the same price. Like I said, it was some goofy thing like $5.97 or $5.98. Because, a lot of Walmart prices are like that, kind of like when you go look at the video games, they're like, we guarantee the lowest price. You know that game everyone else is charging $59.99 for? Well, we're charging $59.96 or something stupid like that. So that's all I gotta say about this. Both are excellent beers. Although I don't think I'd go out of my way to buy the Bud Light Platinum. I mean, it's kind of just like a Bud Light that you'll probably get buzzed faster on, theoretically speaking. But that's all I can really think of right now. So, that's going to bring us to the end of this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. And once again, like I said in the beginning, thank you so much for hanging in there through kind of unexpected, I don't know if you want to call it hiatus. I mean, I still had some half-baked videos in between, like the Liquid Death water and the Twitch raffle winner video, which were both very sloppy. And even this one I felt a little sloppy on with my commentary because, I just kind of threw this together. It was kind of like on a whim. I'm like, I saw these at Walmart and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm buying these. I'm doing something tonight. And yeah, but the fact that I didn't lose any subscribers, I mean, when you're at 44, every subscriber you have, and you're constantly looking to see how the view counts are on your videos, if any new ones at all. The first thing you see at the top is the subscribers, and to see that number not go down, I actually gained a subscriber in that time, which was awesome. So seriously, thanks for hanging in there. I'm going to try to keep up with stuff. You know what? Hell, if you got any suggestions for stuff for me to review, namely alcoholic stuff, like if you have seen other things, like I did some of those mixed drink things. If you got a mixed drink that's got some unique ingredients to it, throw it down in the comment section. If there's various beers you think I should try, maybe certain ethnic beers. I can't promise I can get various beers. I mean, I got some good liquor stores around me that offer an excellent selection of foreign stuff and microbrews, but I'm not going to go too far out of my way or spend too insane of amount of money on this stuff because, I mean, in the end of the day, I'm paying for this out of pocket. So, I mean, but feel free to throw suggestions down there, and maybe I'll Frankenstein something out of suggestions in the comment section. But with that said, this brings us to the end of this video. As always, thank you so much for watching once again. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. You can also follow me on Facebook. Link to the Facebook page is in the description down below. If you didn't like this video, however, feel free to give it a thumbs down. Leave a negative comment, because that's what the internet does. And until next time, this has been the Bearded Thumb. Have a good one.